What's up, everybody? It's Isaac, and welcome all my friends to Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. So, just like I said, we are going to go ahead and redo
Used to be when people
the
talk
Assassin's
about the
Creed
world,
series.
we lock
So,
them up or laugh them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously.
I need this right now. I need the sound of John Delancey's voice.
But I'm getting ahead of myself.
The sound
Better
of
to
the
start at
Q.
beginning with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life.
I love how they're like, yeah, let's do
He
it.
was
Picture.
captured and imprisoned. Those who took him
He just
he could
absolutely
help them
needs
find
that drink.
something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found. All
Cesare
dangerous.
Borgia.
Most are held by a single group. The same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars. As the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors.
Ezio's looking
It
good
holds
in
the
this
power to
remaster.
change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be. When it does.
You know what's funny?
They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization,
Juno.
the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
You know, in retrospect, it's kind of funny because, you know, everybody was so worried about December 25th, 2012, and then it just, like, came and went. And now we're in the middle of April 2020. But given the how things have been going,
We're here.
oof.
Let's go.
I love how Desmond is just making everyone else carry the giant heavy boxes full of crap. Okay, I don't need to see Sean Hastings' ass for the next 20 minutes. I must start a butt. I prefer that it be from the opposite gender, please. Unfortunately, this is not that kind of game, so I don't get that option. Ooh, Matrix.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Okay, game. Why is it dark? Okay, there we go. Open sesame!
I think we're here.
Whee! Ah, when the controls were actually simple for this game. It was just left trigger and go. Or right trigger and go, sorry. They simplified it back down in Odyssey where it's just push A and go, but it seems like most of the games between there and this one have been some weird, funky control style. Well, hello, Star Trek. It's been a while since I've seen you around. Or at least the good version, anyway.
The key. You must find the key.
Son?
Sir. Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
I don't want to.
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
John Delancey.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it.
May you never change,
And I know
good
what
sir.
I'm
May you
looking
never
for, by the
change.
way.
Seems
It's a key.
like the only character you can
No idea
actually
where it
ever
is, though.
play is
Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
she?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
seems like the only character that John Delancey can actually play is
Desmond,
Q.
while you were visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
Okay. Alright, let's do this. Whee!
Okay, Desmond, let's practice climbing on these objects.
I think Assassin's Creed was really the game that really started the whole parkour mess. It was one of the few games that actually kind of really had it going for it. Then, of course, every cliche adventure game started doing it.
Run your way through this little obstacle course.
That could have been ugly.
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond, follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Alrighty. Pretty simple stuff.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Okay, so we're not able to really explore this bit.
Sir? Sir? Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
And it wouldn't actually be for another few games that we actually get to play in London.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
The old opera.
My apologies.
While they stomp on a half a dozen people's toes. Pardon me. Excuse me, sir. Oh dear, did I spill your tea?
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
And a statesman, because he's so late, thinks his trade as honest as mine.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
So is mine. Like me,
I already have.
double capacity, both against roads and for. For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage streets, since we live by 'em.
Sir, Black Mall had set word of trial comes on in the afternoon.
1,000 pardons. My apologies.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gate, sir, is found guilty.
No lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not bend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may mention a book. For Tom Gag, £40.
And no one will at all say anything as we literally... Well, hello there, you two. Alright, don't get too frisky over there.
And in truth, it's a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her off, she may, in the common course of business, live at 12 months longer. I love to let women escape. A good sportsman always thinks the end part of his life was to breed the gang depends on. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman. Was to her I was obliged for my education. And to say a full
Okay, game.
she hath trained up more young fellows to
There we go.
Truly, Filch, thy observation is right. We and the surgeons are more beholden to women than all the professions besides.
Sir, Black Mall at set word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring on.
Oh god, it's this. Okay. Yeah, the lockpicking mechanic in this game is one of the worst bits of the game, it seems, that people like to complain about a lot. Oh, there we go. And again, no one notices us sitting here wrecking half the stage equipment. None of the stage hands, none of the actors, not even any of the people enjoying the play. They're like,
Jeremy's really burning up the boards tonight. He's a marvel.
old man senses his death comes near.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
This poor kid is just traumatized now. You saw nothing unless I chop you up and feed you to the sharks. No.
Hurry!
Come, please!
Over there! That's the one that man there! Seize him! Killed in the upper balcony. But I've done no wrong. I swear. Search him. Any weapons? Did they find the
18th century when every man wore a powdered wig.
We must have order. Try to remember.
It happened right in that balcony.
What are those men doing?
I'm staying where it takes.
Peace, friends. There is no danger. Move! Imbecile.
Where are you going?
Of course, this is before the idea of, you know, don't let anybody leave.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them.
For all I know, we know it could be recipe for Grandma's cookies.
But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command. Although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, we'll want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Some fresh air might do me good.
Let's come over here and talk to the captain and see what he's got to say.
Captain?
Mr. Kenway.
I just wanted to thank you again for taking me aboard, and apologize for any inconvenience it may have caused.
Inconvenience would be an understatement.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
My ship was held in port for 2 days that we might accommodate you. I lost several contracts as a result.
I had no idea.
Of course not. You nobles are all the same.
Dude, he was an actual noble. Your tongue would have been ripped out for that.
Hello, sir.
Do you expect we'll have a pleasant crossing?
It is a quiet time of year, though rogue storms and troubled waters are not unheard of. But no need to fret. At worst, they'll prove an inconvenience. I'm more concerned about pirates and rogue privateers.
Have you encountered them before?
Aye. But the Providence is a strong ship, and her crew well trained. They will surely keep us safe.
Okay.
and then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Though you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Ooh!
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Let me throw a punch already.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain sees
To
us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway?
Come on, come on.
I'm ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why's that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be. Do you yield?
Never! How do you like these odds?
Now that's just cheating.
What's the meaning of this?
Captain!
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood?
The look of terror on that guy's face, like, gulp.
Good day.
Day 28. It was actually about a 3-month crossing to get to the U.S. at that time. Or the colonies, as they've called it.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine, whilst we're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
Someone needs to have words with him.
Mills tried. Captain turned him away.
Then he must try again, with more force if need be.
Want to go for another fight, boys?
You looking for another fight? That it? Go away.
Away, boys, away.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
Wasn't by choice.
Aye. Blockheads, the both of them. Where are my manners? Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway. So, should I be watching my back?
I think the boys learned their lesson. They're normally not so nasty. Honest, it's just the past few crossings have been a bit rough.
Oh?
Captain's trying to cut costs. Reduced rations, lower wages, more dangerous cargo. It's put the crew on edge.
Is there cause for concern, then?
Not if I can help it. But the captain needs to think about the way he treats his men.
I got nothing to say to you.
Boys away. It makes me miss. I'm already itching for some black flag.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
A doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken ill?
No, nothing like that. I was wondering if you'd heard any rumblings of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
Unusual complaints or grievances? Men taking issue with the captain
You
or the
sound
passengers?
just like James. Like I told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Are you James?
Aye.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
The
I was
creak
hoping you
of
could
the
answer some
chair.
questions.
The soreness of my buttocks.
But not here. Follow me. Oh, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Well, for a lot of them back in that day, that was a bit of a hard thing to do.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. Deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that?
Someone's
throwing cargo overboard. But why?
Have a chat with the captain.
You must expose whatever they're plotting.
Your crew's a tight-lipped bunch. But I'll see what I can do.
Well, hurry up.
Okay, Captain Asshole.
He's a shippy fella. Won't hardly take his hat off. Keeps quiet. Here it comes. Make like you're working.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
Wasn't by choice.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine, whilst we're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
Someone needs to have words with him.
Curious. Most curious.
Any news?
Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it...
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin. Or do I need to have you escorted?
If only Captain Scythe knew what he was talking to. Or Smiley knew who he was talking to.
Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
The ocean bloody freaking glitch the boat's hull.
Want to play it.
The ship's hull, I should say, not a boat. Yes, yes it is. I'm gonna stab you in the butt. Come on. Well,
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right, all right.
Don't make that Daddy Hatham mad.
We need those ropes secured! I told you this was madness.
Arm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
Alright, time to go fix up a ship. Nope, 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 no, no. Don't you be trying to climb up the rig right now.
We need more speed! Loose the sails! Hate them! You take the foremast! James! To the mainmast with you!
Here we go. Nope, nope. Really? Really? Work with me, Kame. Please work with me. Alright. Up the mast we go. Nope, 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 no, no. There we go. Oh, that guy's dead. Or maybe not. I'm coming, I'm a-coming. Don't worry.
The rope's too wet. I'm slipping.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Oof. Their whole boat just broke in half. You sure that's a cracker? It looks more like a Lego brick.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see. Alright, I think this is a good time as any to end the video, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it so far. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. We always welcome new friends, and I'm Isaac, so I'm signing off here tonight. I hope to see you guys next video. Stay safe out there, and take care, everybody.